All right, we started right here, right now.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and ghouls, I've got 3 of my poor schmucks with me tonight. It's far later than normal, but
something's happening to my camera right now.
Oh no.
And
I'm back. I evolved.
nothing looked like there was anything wrong with your camera.
You'll see it on my end. You'll see it in the recording. Things got real weird for a second there.
Well, it's a good thing I don't look back at the recording.
Stream would have seen it.
Pretty sure nobody's there, but that's aside the point. In terms of recap, we finished an encounter that took approximately 8 hours and was split up between 2 sessions because we're crazy, but we're not that crazy. Okay, we all had work the next day. Half of us had work the next day. I had work the next day.
My camera's doing it again.
God damn it, Nick.
Yep. Alright, it's working now.
Well, technical difficulties. That's going to happen when someone has to come late because of a water repair.
Also, there's also never a dull moment when technical difficulties happen.
Oh yeah, of course, especially when they turn you into an eldritch abomination. Are we all good now?
I'm good. Nick, you good?
By the way, Kano, you're still in. Roll me a Constitution save.
I'm still shotgun.
Right, yeah, right. No arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
right away, natural 1. That's a 6.
Oh yeah, somebody should probably stop the bleeding.
God,
Didn't we cauterize it or something?
Right, we did. I am sorry about that. Let's make that a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 1 plus. Sorry, that's a 0 if it's a wisdom saving throw. Because of a -1.
All right.
Burn your dice.
That's awesome. That's great. Amazing. Outstanding.
Here it is. Saving throws is just terrible, but when you chuck rocks, you land like nat 20s.
I know, right? It's weird.
Rock.
Oh yeah, especially on things that only have 18 health.
I was so pissed. The next day, I had a session with Nick, and I rolled like a nat 20 on like a really dire combat encounter, and I was like, why couldn't I use that to save my arm?
He was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I played you, siphon my energy. I was like,
Alright.
yeah, do your damage.
Alright, let me be real with you. There was no saving the arm. Once you stuck it in there.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fully aware. It was gone the second I stuck my arm in there, but I was hoping to at least not roll like shit, you know?
Dumbass,
Yeah,
no arms.
you take 6 psychic damage.
Psychic damage. Nice.
Because you're having one of those phantom cramps.
Like, I like lift up both arms and I like do this, but like it's not responding, and I'm like,
Dumbass cripple.
By the way, Nick, Roscoe's doesn't have the psychic features quite yet. I got busy. Psychic. Ugh. I got busy.
Curious. I was like, psychic.
Sidekick.
it go in my mind.
He doesn't have the 4 levels yet.
It's perfectly fine unless somebody, gotta rest for cover. He's gotta adjust. Oh, dear.
He's gotta learn how to wield 3 swords.
Yeah.
By the way, Roscoe is still dragging the greatsword. He has the flails. Roscoe is the ultimate epitome of a trash panda in squirrel form.
I approve.
When we all die, he'll outlive us.
Yeah, he will.
He will transcend. Anyways, everybody, you're making your way back to the garrison. You leave the room, followed by the NPCs, the 3 Mayflowers, and Roscoe. Krista's got her little pet that I still need to make a sheet for. I was busy.
I'm gonna throw that little thing off the fucking cliff.
It can fly.
Put a turtle rat.
So it's your god.
No, more rats. Bye.
Be free.
I am empty within, and now you are too.
I am empty. And now so is this bucket.
You
I must go fill more.
embrace the
Dear
void.
God.
He just goes towards the town, just starts snapping his fingers. No, stop!
No, File is not there. He's not anywhere close. He's fine. You all leave the underground area, and you enter the dilapidated castle. Everybody willing, make me a perception check.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, where's my other cards?
20. Yes, that's what I need. A perception.
Natural. 1.
I hate my life.
I got 8.
Actually, I roll with advantage because of Roscoe, right?
Yes.
I got a 25.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 and at disadvantage. It's a 13 plus 2.
All of you can see the rays of sunshine that are peeking in through the holes in the ceiling and the walls. There isn't a single. There is not a single cloud in the sky.
Good to be out in the warm open air.
Yeah.
Do you guys leave the castle?
I don't want to step out yet. I think Axel is like before they're leaving, like peeking outside. He knows what it means that the sun's out. Axel understands that fully.
Rivik would be starting to head to the door before realizing Axel had stopped looking around and all that, and he looks back and he's like, "You good?"
By the way, it is also not warm. There is no warmth to this light.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
just daylight.
It's just light. It's just daylight. Damn it.
Remember, we know that he controls the weather.
He controls the weather. Yep.
It was raining when they came in.
I didn't know if it was like warmth or anything, considering the fact that it rained, and if this light caused any humidity is all. That's why I said. But up to you for that, Josh.
No, it's also more so. It's also one of the stagnant things of the dread plane.
Yeah, and plus, light doesn't doesn't make UV rays or whatever.
I mean, it's pretty much a mini sun, but that's beside the point. It's just a source of light. It's not a source of. I'm not gonna get into the science of it.
Fuck that. Fuck weather.
What's the coefficient of water?
Fuck Earth science.
Fuck
Anyway.
Earth.
Stems be clouds. If you change the weather, this guy got. I'm trying to figure out phrasing for something I want to say that doesn't quite.
I was gonna say, use your words, Axel.
I'm already like going for the door.
It's finding the right words. He's either playing a very careful hand or he's happy we're winning.
I mean, it's the fact that we just took a gem right out from their own servants. He says as Rivik holds up the gem after getting out of his backpack.
Yeah. Let's just stay careful and keep it. Okay,
Which I cannot wait to find out more about this, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be exceptional. Blood loss.
I'm just staring at my hands.
And
hand.
I'm actually gonna go over to Kino and kind of give Kino like help support her. Like, you've lost a severe amount of blood. I'm pretty sure.
What are you? Oh, the Axel.
Big emo angel. Yeah, yeah.
Edgy boy. Yeah, I remember you.
Edgy boy. Yeah, fuck you too. Let's get your crippled ass back to the fort.
I'm not. I mean, I still feel it, but like it's not there. It's weird.
You know,
Like I feel like I grabbed something with this, but at the same time,
as someone who has been dismembered before,
I'm gonna try it. I
I understand.
Like, out of my pouch.
I understand fully how that I know
Only a
people.
flat perception. Not you,
Okay.
Colin.
A flat perception? Like
Flat
no disadvantage?
No disadvantage.
I don't need disadvantage to roll bad. Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not a visual perception.
as
Oh,
someone
okay,
who's
that's not
been dismembered before, I get it.
18.
It feels like something's touching where your hand should be.
Oh. I'm gonna pull it out.
It more so feels like something's holding your hand.
Look in the bag.
Hey, stop unwrapping your nub.
I'm gonna look at
You don't see anything. Axel, you do not see anything.
I'm just like, stop unwrapping. Come on. Goddamn crazy elf. Alright, let's get a move on. I guess. Axel, or what's up?
Are we hitting back?
Yeah, no, I think Axel's just gonna start, I guess, taking the lead, but he's very he's cautious as they're walking through. He's not like trying to be slow, but he's keeping an eye out.
I'm not going to have you guys roll any d20s. You guys successfully traveled to the garrison.
Alright.
Everybody make me a perception check.
One perception check coming right up. That is
Oh, not bad.
an 11.
Another 18.
You all notice boot prints as you enter the garrison, leading deeper.
That's not a good sign, is it? Well, I didn't say you should bring another weapon. I just thought it could be something friendly. You never know. You don't.
Rivik's gonna put the gem back into his bag and get his mace ready.
Let's go see if we got friends or foes.
Probably friends.
I
But
don't
just
have.
Be hopeful.
I don't have hope.
Yeah, I just lost my last bit of it, but I'm going to keep on pretending like I'm hopeful.
Yeah, no, this whole thing was for loss of that.
Would you like to roll an investigation, Axel?
Sure. Does this have to do with monsters?
No.
Yeah.
You don't get your Sylvester bonus.
That'll be a investigation. 23.
You think you've seen these wet, muddy blueprint styles before. It's hard to be sure, but you know in some cases they are a standard in travel. Particularly in those who don't always want to be seen. But they're also the same kind of boots you can kick someone with, and it will really deal damage.
Is there like a specific place I recognize these boots from?
Roll me history.
Shit. That'll be a history. 30, 20.
You remember seeing some of the other people at the Belnades wear this style. But you also remember the first time you've seen boot prints like these. And it was way back before you were any type of... How do you say? It's before you had fight in ya.
Any type of danger?
I wouldn't say that. Last time I saw her back at the store.
That was the first time you saw these types of boots.
Do you recognize blueprints? What are you, some kind of stalker?
No, I know these boots.
Boots that are made for walking.
These are like a leather, stealthier make. They're made with like a padded interior so that the footsteps make less noise, but muddy tracks, they either didn't bother cleaning off their feet or know they're leaving a trail.
I don't think they're that stupid.
It's not about being stupid.
No, it is. It was raining. If there's mud, that you...
Where did you say these tracks were leading to, Josh?
I said they were leading into the garrison.
Oh, okay. Oh, we haven't entered a garrison, that's right.
Yeah. No, we've gone into the garrison, I think.
You've entered the garrison, but it leads deeper in.
Okay. Rivik is gonna carefully follow the trail, see where which room it leads to.
Axel follows with. You want to lay down there, Cripple, or you want to come with?
I can still cast spells on you.
Then you can cast spells on someone else, too, if we run into them.
Roscoe will follow.
Mainly just you.
The Mayflowers will hang back at the door.
Out of love, of course, not out of hatred.
Oh, I firmly think people get their power from hatred more than love these days.
Not everybody.
That is up to you.
Alton, roll me survival.
Survival coming up. 21.
Ooh.
You notice them enter a couple of the different rooms like someone was walking around taking a gander. Just before it reaches the canteen, you notice the boot print trail stops.
Okay. I mean, oh, okay. I didn't know if you were going to tell me where it led to next, but
Well, it led to the different rooms, but then it stops just before the canteen.
Oh, as the end trail.
Yeah, like that. The trail just ends.
Okay, all right. I thought that was the first stop. Okay. So, Rivik is gonna carefully, walk in the canteen and look around and see if anyone's there.
Do you all follow?
Yeah, Rivik, do you want me to go in front of you so if something happens, I can take the hit?
Sure, if you'd like.
You got spells.
You're good on health, right?
I'm fine for now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him go ahead and take the lead.
As he starts to go, and I'll
follow.
go. Let me go first. And make my way.
As you all enter the room, roll me perception.
We didn't have to roll dex saves yet, so that's good. 13.
17.
4.
Blinded.
Did you roll with
Fuck up.
advantage, Nick?
Oh, I did not roll with advantage.
You're gonna use advantage, head ass.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Alton, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Kino, you blinked.
Hell yeah.
Nick, you and Roscoe both notice an impression inside the beanbag chair that Jerry had set up. You can tell someone is sitting there, even though nobody can see him.
Axel really has no way to tell people this without making it super obvious, so can I roll like either a stealth or a like performance check to pretend I don't notice them?
Roll me a. Roll me a performance.
Performance, okay.
Or no, This would be a deception.
Deception, okay. I'm about as good as either one of those, so. Okay. 16. It's not super great, but it's not bad for me either.
Oh, come on, Axel. I know you can see me.
Well, there goes the spoiler. I was just gonna walk over there and sit on you.
Oh, come on. You know the moment you got close to me, there would only be a flash of light. He says as a
Stop being
blue
invisible.
tiefling begins to appear in the beanbag chair.
Oh, you look pretty ugly. Oh my god.
Says the half-breed missing an arm.
Hey, look. Alright, I still look a lot better than you do, man. That
I'm
shade of blue that's on you, not really looking
He would
too good
say
for
as
you.
he stood up at a measly 5'10".
Don't you just like cast counterspell on him or something like that? Or like to shoot him on something?
No. Old friend. Why
So
he's
actually-
here?
He's a friend.
You want to say why this place looks like it's been Jerryified?
Because it was Jerryfied.
That fucking idiot's here too.
Probably for the latter end of another hour, he went to go fight an army to save some people, like a hero. Which I think we both know what happens to those. So I'm gonna elect to never really mourn. But I've already made up my thought on what I've accepted having happened.
We all know he's too dumb to die.
I think if someone killed him and he had to get to heaven or hell, he'd get lost and end up right back in the body.
You're not wrong. By the way, how tall is Kino?
I said this last session too, I think. 5'8". So he's like he's
Two
a little
inches
bit taller.
Her horns get to like the top of his head, but his horns go just.
So,
Yeah, no, Kino's just gonna I'm just gonna let you all like talk this out. I have no fucking clue who this fucking Jelly Adventure ass is, so I'm just gonna go. I'll just go over here.
This is Harmonious.
Who?
Harmonious. Trickster. Con man when he wants to be.
Harmonious treachery.
It's
Not the
liter-
person you
it's
want to
his
be on the wrong side of.
Literally his last name.
Is his last name? It's a silly last
Treachery,
name, to
yeah.
be honest.
As Rivik will go ahead and just swing his weapon around before sheathing it, and it's like, well, then I'll make sure and keep note of that then.
Alrighty, well, you all have fun with your little conversation.
No, short stack, you're staying here.
Yeah, Harmonious, you got any freaky deaky prosthetics or something on you?
Why would they have any on him? What do you...
Axel,
Yeah.
you're lucky I'm not in my birthday suit.
So wait, oh my god, someone caught you off guard? That's amazing.
Listen,
I mean, it's not.
this black mist came out of nowhere, and I was about to start getting jiggy with it.
Oh god. You got flopped onto your ass as hard as we did. Wow, did you just get here?
I've been here about 30 minutes. And it was
Wow.
fucking raining.
So, oh man, there's so much I gotta catch you up on. But So this is the army we got going on. This is what. Oh man.
By the way, first thing I'm gonna say, congratulations on no longer looking like a little bitch.
A little bitch before? Do you have a picture of it? I would love to see it.
I guess I'll roleplay as Tira. Tira is like just peeks in the room to see like what's going on. Is like
I
everything.
cast out
Everything
blast. No.
Everything good in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Right now we're kind of in a dread plane. You probably already know that. Ruled by a guy named Celeborn, or rather he's the primary prisoner, blah blah blah. He's collecting the crystals that exist on these islands that can control the weather and maybe the realm around him. And guess who's trying to pull him through to the other side?
Give you a hint. It starts with an S.
And ends with a Vester.
The fuck you mean we killed Skullvester?
No, Sylvester. Sylvester. I thought after last time he was dead, but no, he's never really gone, is he? Oh, and they're making a lich. They have undead wyverns. They have Vicky. Vicky's soul and a gem.
You know, that's an interesting one. Glacia didn't tell me she left Hell.
Yeah.
Who's, Glacia.
Long story.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are in a bit of a pickle. And you don't have any of your cool gizmos, your magic-y things you've got going on for you. You got none of that?
I've got my sword, my shield, and my bag.
About that, like, grand flying chariot you had once.
That was on loan. From a different archfiend.
If he had that on him, don't you think he would have already like shown it to you to make fun of you?
He is.
And remember, I can only cast invisibility on one thing at a time.
Yeah. All right. So listen, we all got our asses handed to us about 40 minutes ago.
It was very fun.
I'll fill you in on all the details. I just need to sit down. She's a new cripple.
I mean, I've always kind of been
Amputee.
Amputee. There's the
I
way
don't
to
know.
put it.
Well, good that you specified the arm, because I was gonna say that if I had to guess, it's been messed up for a good 50, 60 years.
I mean, he is right.
He's a good guesser. No, he knows his shit.
By the way, I'm going to guess you're about 130, 140.
Oh, yes. Very true. Lived here my whole life.
Well, your life must suck.
Oh, you have no clue, buddy. There is so much that I just want to say, but I will keep it to myself.
One day we're
All right,
gonna
listen,
unpack this.
I was abused and kicked out of the house at the age of 8.
Okay, but did you live in the dread plane with a crazy bastard and a dragon flying around constantly?
No, I had to deal with a lot more races where I'm from.
Oh, you did? You do too?
Has murder been attempted on your life?
I have no fucking clue, man. There's not a lot left up here. It's a lot of you like so you like put a bunch of rocks in a bag and you like shake it around. That's what it's like to be in my head.
I would have guessed marbles.
Those are more elegant.
No, I'm talking about the cat. No, I'm talking about the shitty metal.
Yeah.
You mean ball bearings?
No, the marbles, not the ball bearing.
You good
All
there,
right, well-
buddy?
Since I know whose shindigs these are, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Feel free, bud.
And with that, the blue tiefling just walks past you two, strutting. He has this energy to him, like he doesn't care what you guys would have tried. He feels as if it wouldn't have worked. As he goes and steals where Axel was sleeping.
My floor? Sure.
Yes, your floor.
My corner.
Your little corner. He steals your little corner.
An emo corner. I sink onto a chair, like whatever is the closest thing to like the center group or like around the campfire.
It's another beanbag.
Rivik is gonna take off his backpack and sit on, if there is another beanbag, sit on a beanbag.
There is now 2 of the beanbags are now occupied.
Yo, you
Yeah.
come on over. Ah.
Oh, I forgot to change it. By the way, this is what was supposed to be playing.
Oh, keep it on.
Perfect.
I'm gonna keep it on. This was supposed after the reveal. This is what was supposed to be playing. I forgot to hit enter.
You know, is there another beanbag around them?
There was another beanbag.
I will sit in the other beanbag.
Can't get fucking beer. We have beanbags.
That's all 3 of the beanbags.
And
We're all like
Tira's-
sinking into it.
Tira's gonna, just walk in, find a place to sit while holding on to the Wolfentinger.
Axel lets like one of his wings down, like cover Tira a bit. Like almost like his wings flop to either side, and she's like underneath one like a tent. He also didn't address the wing growth, which was funny. I need to ask him about that. Right? I'll do that later.
Wait until he's awake again. He's probably had a long day.
By the way, from the hallway, you can say, "Oh yeah, by the way, those wings, they make you look more emo."
Yeah, he gets it. He
You know,
gets it.
That wasn't what I was gonna ask about them, but thanks, Dick.
I
No
agree.
problem.
I yell back.
What did Kino yell?
I said, I agree.
Listen, I'm very content looking as emo as I do, and it's less
Rasco-
emo, more goth.
Rasco
thank
sits
you.
on the edge of Alton's beanbag, and he looks at Kino. It's like, don't agree with. It just makes him stronger.
No, it's what they want.
You don't want him to be stronger.
Um.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't give a shit.
So, Rivik, and I know you got a lot that you're gonna be messing with. Can you do you got anything left in you to take a look at things for the day?
Yeah, I can definitely try to identify stuff with this gem if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't honestly, but for sure, yeah,
Okay,
we should do that.
Off question. Do you have spell slots to cast Identify for stuff?
I got 4 level 1 spell slots.
But also, I think
For level,
I'm not sure if artificers can do this. Is ritual casting identify?
I'm looking up the spell
Yeah.
casting right now. Because they okay. If you have a ritual spell prepared, such as Identify, you can ritual cast. I just was double checking the artificer spell casting because not all spellcasters get access to ritual casting for some reason.
Yeah,
That's the one
that's
with the R shape on it, right?
yeah.
Yes. That makes it ritual. Other examples of that is Alarm, Detect Magic, Magic Mouth, Skywrite. Don't know what the fuck that does, but I'm
It
gonna look that up later.
Writes in the
The Rite of Sky.
Is that it? Is that really it? Why is that a second level spell?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Cool, man. It's like, oh, it was sky graffiti, and then it goes away.
Oh, it's in Xanth's Guide to Everything. Interesting.
That is interesting.
But yeah, you can
Yeah.
ritual cast, which would not use up spell slot.
Might not.
Oh shit.
Taking a look at this bad boy.
The caveat is it takes 10 minutes longer to cast.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand this, I know it takes longer to cast, but I don't need components because it's ritual casting? Or am I misunderstanding the whole thing now?
I believe it would still require components.
What's the
But it does
component?
not it does not take up spell slots.
Well, shit.
What's the
Because the components for Identify, I need a pearl that's worth at least 100 gold and an owl feather.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
mean,
the components for Identify?
we got plenty of owl feathers.
You need a pearl worth at least 100 gold points and an owl feather.
Alright, roll me a luck check.
Fuck, what
I mean-
am I adding to that?
Just roll me a luck check.
Does it
If
say
it's a
if
flat
those,
D20, it's gonna be 6.
does it say if those are consumed on use?
Should specify. Does it say it consumes them?
'Cause if not, it might just be in your your component pouch.
Artificers don't get component pouches. I
Right,
don't
it's
believe.
wizard.
Wizards and sorcerers.
I'm not seeing anything that says it consumes this.
Then yeah, so you just need those things. You don't lose them.
One of those owls you've massacred has a pearl necklace. Congratulations.
Hell yeah!
W's. Would you mind,
As they say, there is a god in this world.
would you mind taking
Thank
a
you!
look at this bad
Only
boy?
because I haven't killed him yet.
Let me make sure I add it to inventory just in case. But yeah, we will cast Identify.
Alright, where are we starting, guys?
I hand him the Ichor Deviator.
The Echo Deverato.
Accord
Ecor.
It's
Devil
this
Dog.
Identify session?
Identify session? Let's go.
Identify session.
Let's go. Identify.
Alright.
Alright,
Give me
now
a
you guys,
hot minute.
you guys have 10 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about?
Okay, well, let's focus on the gem.
Damn, preventing you from driving to the gas station.
So, what? Alright, so we've got the gem.
We have the gem.
We've got an Harmonious.
I want to. Why don't we focus on the most important thing, understanding this gem? In
Yeah,
my opinion.
I mean, hey, you got 10 minutes to cast it, buddy.
yeah.
What can you give us in 10 minutes of a gem, Josh?
Well, okay.
He's
It takes
saying
10
during the
minutes to
10
cast
minutes,
the
what are we
Identify
talking
spell.
about?
Yeah,
You
Oh,
guys
spend
have
the
the
10
spell.
minutes.
You guys have time to talk while the spell is being casted.
Got it. Okay. Sorry.
But just for posterity's sake, which one are you going to be starting with so that I can get my thoughts collected?
It will be.
Yeah, you cut out there.
It will be the gem.
The gem. The Viridescent gem of the Wind Kingdom. I love it.
My bones
Right.
all crack.
10 minutes. What do we want to talk about?
Yeah, so we've got the Harmonious, we've got Wind Gem now, Mayflowers.
Army. We have an Harmonious. Whoa.
We're down 2. Second and Jerry.
Tiara is also going to speak up, and don't forget we got this thing, the whatever this is. You know, holding up the Wappletinger.
Down 1. Sure. Now, actually, losing Jerry, we lose the mini Tarask, and that might have been a very key factor to our success.
I mean, we could always just talk to Celeborn.
We have.
I haven't.
He,
I have to have a very good conversation with him. I have lots of questions to ask him.
honestly, at this point, I do too.
Mine's mostly personal, though, honestly.
I swear to God, if you ask him if he fucks, I'm going to kill you personally.
What? Are you talking to me? Are you talking
That
to
is
me?
Roscoe talking to you personally.
Why would I ask that?
I mean, there goes my first
You're an
question.
elf. He's an elf.
No, I don't. What the fuck? No.
Oh,
No,
I think he's
there's
asking
other
if you're
shit
gonna
I have
think
to
he's your
ask.
papa.
No, my dad's dead. Why would I think Celeborn's? He's not even the right fucking race.
You don't
I
know
mean,
that.
all he would have had to
You
do.
do
Was
know that.
All he would have had to do was fuck the moon.
Oh my fuck!
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
he
She's
would've
gonna
had to
stand
fuck
up.
the moon.
She's gonna stand up. I'm going outside.
All right, bye. Tiro
Well-
will take the open beanbag.
I.
The Wolpertinger will escape her grasp and follow the elf.
Oh no,
Are you
and never
fucking
mind. She's gonna
following
follow.
me.
No, she's gonna chase after it.
I'm just gonna look down at it. I'm just gonna like, alright, whatever. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna start walking outside with it.
I rolled a
What?
nat 20 on an adorable performance check.
I pick it up and I start taking it outside.
No. You get it back here. She's Tiro will say as she's goes after them.
And she in the background. Fine, just fucking take it. Keep your grip on it this fucking time, or I'll fucking turn into a rat. And I walk out.
You will do no such thing.
I will do it, and I will throw it. I will give it to the fucking book creature.
You're lucky I don't have Sean's character shit up.
It flies out of both of your guys' grasps.
Oh no, I handed it back to her. I'm like, I'm walking out of the door now. And I just kind of closed it behind me.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't escape.
Horrible.
Rivik, though, on the other hand, is just watching this whole thing happen.
While casting the spell because he can't move.
Yeah, I know.
Axel's just sitting there. They're just like. Is it
Roscoe
tight?
takes the open beanbag now.
Yeah. There's an eternal tiredness to Axel.
I mean, at this point, if you want to take a quick, I don't know, 5-minute rest or whatever, you can. While I'm trying to get this casting done.
No,
You took
yeah.
most of the hits and went down in that fight.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Last night I didn't sleep. I
To be
didn't
honest,
really
wouldn't be
feel-
surprising.
I don't really feel too bad about that. But when I got hit in that fight, I took a big blow. I felt my whole body kind of lock up. But it wasn't as much as it's locking up as much as my movement, my control of it was. And I kind of went limp and hit the ground. I never went out.
That's actually pretty interesting. The fact that you just stayed awake the whole night. But yet, here you are. Still walking and not exhausted, even after the fight? Well, no, you're pretty alright, I think.
Physically exhausted, but I don't know, I can't sleep.
Should definitely take a rest then after all this shenanigans. Which, by the way, how do you know Harmonious, I guess?
You want the long story or the quick recap?
Eh, why not a quick recap? You're exhausted anyways.
First time I met him, he came in, was kind of a dick at the general store. I was a cashier at the time. I think I was replacing the ceiling panels, and he came in, looking for information, kicks me off the ladder, gave me a good few hits, asking about some information, and then bought a candy bar and left. The next few times would be when a lot of fucked shit would happen around the store. There was a time with the Elder Speaker, the voice from inside the mountains coming to try to consume our minds, and we had to deal with that. That was a mess. I didn't do a
By the
lot.
way, roll me history.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot there. I was kind of a coward. 21.
You remember distinctly. That was also the only time you saw Harmonious with a gun.
Yes.
And you also saw how fast he took care of the thing when he pulled the gun out.
Yeah, he had this kind of like metal, almost like a crossbow, but shot straight lead. I think it's a gun. I haven't seen too many of those, honestly.
No, that's a rare occasion.
Dude,
Yo, he's strapped?
yeah, dude. Follows a lot of weird shit around. He's not a hunter like me. He just kind of does.
With that 21, you also remember the whole fact that he's a paladin in roots, and also that, like your sister, has a connection to an archfiend, archdevil.
He's a paladin with an oath to archdevil. He's a fuckhead. He's tricky. You don't want to try to hit him. He's sly on his tongue. Scarier with poison. Dude's a trip.
Good to know, but you also don't want to mess with him, type of guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got dropped here with none of his cool stuff. I don't doubt he could still kick our ass. But also, it's going to take him a little bit to gather his resources.
Makes me wonder if anyone else was with him during the time he got dropped here.
Well, he said he was about to get it on. So. He's not a bad guy.
Doesn't seem like it.
Twisted sense of humor.
Yeah.
He is as quick to kick you down the dark pit to see if anything's down there as he is to kill the thing right before it kills you. So, I mean, I'll say honestly, when I was dealing with a lot of repeating faces, let's say that, I saw his a few times. I thought he was, I thought he was dead or something. You know? You see faces start coming around like that, you assume the original's not there anymore. Only one dickhead I know is confident enough to tell you exactly where he's going with his footsteps. Because he wants you to find him. He wants the display, the power, like a red carpet. That's what he ran out for us out there. The footsteps was a red carpet.
And with that, the 10 minutes have gone. The first identify spell has been cast. It was on the Viridescent gem of the Wind Kingdom. Ah, yes. Rivik, you can hear a voice in your head as the spell finishes. It's a feminine voice, almost motherly in text. I-E ooh-ah-ah.
Motherly in texture. It has a great crunch to it.
Well, the point was supposed to be intellect.
I'm so sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Informative. Kino, make me an intelligence check.
Shit.
You spoke.
Smiting you down.
Like, legit make you an intelligence check?
No, I was kidding.
Okay. I
We
just
were
rolled it.
fighting.
I got an 18.
I was so curious. I was like, man, the tension.
The silence.
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
All good. Whenever you're ready.
The Viridescent gem of the Wind Kingdom is an ancient gem created through mythical means by a wizard long ago, who learned how to conjure, evocate, and enchant using the elemental forces of the four primal
Primal.
the four prime elemental planes.
For prime. Okay.
This particular one utilizing the essence of the plane of air. This would be classified as a wondrous item. To utilize its properties, you need to be attuned to it. It needs to be attuned by a spellcaster.
Attuned by spell caster.
Now to get into the fun properties of it. It grants a +2 bonus to spell save DCs and spell attack and damage rolls.
Spell DC and attack rolls.
When casting a wind spell that deals damage, you can expend 1 charge to deal an additional damage die.
When cast wind spell, may use what again?
1 charge.
1 charge to
Deal an additional damage die.
deal additional damage die.
And do not worry about writing it all down, no matter what. I will also be sending you the sheet for the magic item.
Appreciate it. I just want to make sure I also have it in notes just in case.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
Okay.
The Viridescent Charge, the gem
Mhm.
can hold 6 charges,
Gem 6 charges.
and it recharges 1d4 plus 1 at dawn.
1d4 plus 1
Yes.
at dawn.
And then
Got
the
that.
Viridescent gem can be used to cast a number of spells that are always prepared in the gem.
Ooh, cool. All right. I won't write the spells because that'll be on the sheet then.
It's got a nice little chart.
Awesome. All right. Sweet. Anything else I need to write down for this?
Through the Identify spell, you also learn that if something were to happen to the gem, the corresponding island will lose its magical properties.
Okay. All right. That one is common knowledge, but that. All right. Cool. And then you said that there was a female voice coming from it.
It's the flavor of the Identify spell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, it's just a little bit of flavor to give it a little bit of panache. Je ne sais quoi. A bit of passion and fashion.
All right.
One thing to know is that the state of the typhoon inside the gem
Mhm.
is an indicator of how many charges it has.
Gotcha.
It has a full 6 charges at the moment.
Full 6 charges. Okay, got it. All right then.
I don't mean to keep laying things on, but I'm tired and I keep remembering. This should be the last thing I tell you.
It's all good.
It can also be used to locate the other gems.
Okay, sweet. And
So
will I have
basically,
to,
This thing's being affected by evocation, enchantment, conjuration, divination.
Mhm.
A master craftsman made this thing, basically.
Got it. Now, would I have to spend a charge to find other gems? Or is that like a normal thing?
You got to figure out how to do that first.
Understood. So Rivik, just learning all the information as he holds the gem, just getting information, and until then he opens his eyes and is like, holy crap.
By the way, Axel, you would have noticed that in the middle of your story, Alton's eyes his character's eyes just closed for a few moments while he's retaining the information from the spell.
And so that's when Jerry jumped down into... Were you not listening to the...
I just figured out everything about... not everything, but at least most of the stuff about this gem.
Nice.
I think I could use it to find other gems, but I need to learn how to do that first.
That could be very, very fucking useful. Oh, my bones.
By the way, just so that it's said, because I want to share this, the spells it can use are Gust and Thunderclap, which are cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderwave and Jump, which are first level. Dust Devil and Levitate as second level. It can also grant Fly and Wind Wall.
That's fucking awesome.
Disgusting.
In terms of charting, first level spells can require 1 charge, second level require 2, third level requires 3.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see that. And it's up to 6 charges. Alright, sweet.
And the whole wind spell classification, I will share a chart of such spells because I actually, on a D&D wiki, found a breakdown of the thematic spells.
Mhm.
I'll share a link to that later.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you just haven't explained Axel. It's like, I literally think that with this would probably be easy to know where the locations of other gems are, but also really got to learn how to use this thing. I mean,
Maybe we actually have a
Wow.
fucking chance.
there might be, but of course, I'm tired. But is there anything else we need to know about things, Axel?
If you could take a look at this bad boy for me.
The glaive? Alright, Rivik's gonna go ahead and put turn to the side real quick, put the gem into his bag, and then he will go ahead and, get the glaive ready. To ritual cast identify. Just back in the same stance he was at before to let the time pass.
Kino, what are you doing?
Go to Kino.
Colin's swallowing cigarettes.
I'm outside brooding.
Call me fucking emo.
Hey, you mentioned my dad. You don't do that shit, man. Nah, I'm just sitting outside thinking about life.
Respect.
Alright, that's nice. Alton,
Yes.
I need you to make me a... Wisdom saving throw
For Rivik or Tira?
for you, Rivik.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, coming right up. Nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
Wish I was.
Oh, what's the total?
22.
Okay, that's nice. Axel, I also need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, bet. Don't worry, bud. Natural 1.
That's also nice.
No problem.
Kino,
fuck. Okay, wisdom saving throw.
You also need to make a wisdom saving.
Okay. Let's see. There it is. That is an 18.
That is also nice. So how's the conversation going?
What's the subject this time?
What was your home like?
Oh yeah, my home like. Well, I mean,
You're on
lived
the whole
out
vengeance path.
lived down in a forest area village mostly. It wasn't. We're not all changelings, of course. It was all different of like elves, humans, this
Everyone's
sort of
got
thing.
their own little shtick.
Yeah, so just a lovely forest village. Either we always had groups either hunting or just keep an eye out for any goblins and all that. Unlucky for me, I was part of the hunting group one day, and all of a sudden on our way back, we get word of an attack that was happening. Fortunately, we were too late of said attack. As to what happened, I don't know who made the attack or what. Village got destroyed, burnt. Only me and probably a few others were all that were left of this said village.
I'm not sure how much I can help a while later, but realistically speaking, if it was burnt, it was either a person or something that, breathes fire or something. That's a cliche, makes sense. But if it was beastly, predatorially, and the time it would take to go hunt something and come back, it would probably still be picking our remains if it was doing it for food. Was everyone just dead, or were they gone?
Will I have to be making a history check on this? I wonder.
Oh, of course you will.
All right, history check. 6, and that's in total 6.
No, you're not 100% sure.
Yeah, just
That
I'm
means
not.
you rolled a 3.
Yes, I did.
I was right.
My
No,
history is
you're-
a +3.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm. Not really 100% sure, Axel.
So, if it was something that was, if there were bodies or there was a mess, that means, yeah, maybe they were ravaged in their homes. That could be any number of things. But more particularly is if there were bodies there and if it was doing it for food or if it was hungry, it would still be feeding on them. Bodies last a while. Or it would have taken them with it if it was sentient, meaning it might likely travel somewhere in the area and needs to be able to carry vast quantity of things. There's a lot of things that can do that. But at least I think from what I'm gathering, draw away what's illogical and then replace what's kind of more logical in the concept is probably more of a humanoid, sentient. I don't think it was the thing that did it. I think more of a who. And that may not be very helpful, but I just, Monster Hunter. It's the best, conversation I have.
Nah, I believe what you said. To be honest, whoever this person is, or at least maybe this group of people are, they get payback for what they've done.
There's a lot of people in the world that deserve payback for something. A lot of people in other worlds too, apparently.
Definitely. How much time we got on that?
That was only 3 minutes.
Fuck!
But, Celeborn, when we discussed how we got a little, he said something that's just not sitting right.
That's right, he sent you a message, right?
Yeah. Based on
He sent
my-
me one as well.
Based on my guess, we got the message at the same time he was attacking the other side.
I think so as well. He wanted us to Well, what did he tell you?
He said that he can bring her back. If I bring them, I think it was Krista that they Celeborn wanted me to turn in, right, Josh?
He said princess.
Princess. Turn in the princess. He can bring her back. I sent him back a message that was, yeah, you should put her back in her body. I know what it's like to lose everything. I'm gonna keep going until you kill me or it's done.
He sent me the same thing too, some regarding of a princess. He said that he would able to give me the vengeance. Give me the target that I can get vengeance on. I told him that my answer would be no.
Yeah.
How would I know? How would I know if he knew who my target was? You could just point me to someone, and I wouldn't know if they were innocent, really.
I mean, there's ways you can find out, but yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. He seems to be knowing a lot more about us than he should. Maybe that's Sylvester doing his work.
It does make me wonder how much he knows of us. Remember when what was it? Roscoe, I think it was, that that there were copies of us.
Yeah, no. It has to be Sylvester.
Seketh, sorry.
It has to be Sylvester. He's the informant. It's because they didn't have your updated face. It wasn't from when Celeborn was here and met you.
Roscoe's gonna raise his hand. Seketh did not recognize the copies of... No. Okay. They are also spellcasters. Nothing says they can't read our mind.
True.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. When he said her, I have reason to believe I don't think he's talking about Vicky. He's talking about an old friend. And bygones be bygones. She's been dead for a long time. I don't even know what I'd do if I had the opportunity to bring her back. But I don't trust him. I don't trust that he would reference her.
Same here. I don't trust him either one bit at all, to be honest. I hope we just get rid of him and head back to our original world.
I don't like how much he knows. Something about this just feels
Off?
Yeah. This guy's... Why'd he do it, right? Why'd he even make the big betrayal? That's the big thing that I've been thinking about is when you hunt a monster, you find out whatever it wants, its motive, and then you can go after that. You can use it to trap it. People work the same way, really. But, why'd he betray his friends? Trying to answer that. He's had all of this power. He just walked in and took that city.
I guess he pretty much flattened it, didn't he? Flattened it to the ground.
He's got someone about to become a lich. The only real time he's lost something is us killing his wyvern.
Don't forget taking the gem from him. I think it would be counted as another loss.
I think it'd make him mad. If he was trying to win. He's had all the power he's needed to take this place. The only reason he's moving now is because we're stepping on his toes.
We're starting to poke the wasp's nest.
Maybe. Or maybe he wants to lose.
You think he wants to lose? You think he's tired of all this winning?
I think someone as smart as him, with all the power he has, making mistakes like this is unreasonable. If he wanted those men to die there, to get that gem, if it was that important, they wouldn't have ran away the way they did. They would have died or lived because he wanted it. It just feels like for some reason his effort's not really in it, and I think he put the sunshine after we won. He's either mocking us or he's celebrating.
My guess is leaning towards mocking.
Maybe. I think it's a little too arrogant for him.
You're gonna say something, Josh?
He's gotta close his porn. Jeez, come on.
No, I need to type something out real fast because as 4 minutes at just about the end of 5 minutes, you mentioned the whole mocking thing. Axel, you get a sending spell.
Axel, you get a sending spell.
He
He fucking
cup.
almost coughed it.
It's not enough liquor in this cup. By the way, Axel, you get a sending spell.
Hey, speaking of mock.
This is literally we said his name and he's
You rang?
talking shit. What did you say about my strategy? No, it's flawless. I fuck your mom.
What are you gonna do? Cry to your mommy?
I am not mocking you. I was recalling my men. I don't need all the gems. Just time. And that is at the moment you made the assumption he was mocking you. Like, the words left your mouth, and you got the sending spell from Celeborn.
I know this sounds weird. I feel like this just doubles down that belief that he wants to lose. Is once again, he's had all this time, all this power to just, if he wanted to really truly dominate this land, crush everyone in his way, these survivors wouldn't have lived as long as they did. I think Axel's sitting there. Axel chooses not to respond.
Make a note, because this stays open until you respond.
How long does he have to respond?
I think it's just till I choose to give a response.
Typically, it'd be an instantaneous response, but I've changed the spell slightly to where you can choose when to respond.
Oh my god, so you can hold on to this for months.
Yeah. So long as the caster survives, it stays open.
Jesus.
Axel takes that in.
With that, go ahead and roll me an insight.
Uh, 17.
You know that there are spells human wizard could only dream of setting up. But they lack the time to. I'll also give you this little history thing. Celeborn's been working. This dread plane, all of this has been in motion for about 300 years.
Mm. I still think, like, in my head, I'm just like, he could have crushed the populace within that 300 years and had no reason for this fight and had access to whatever he wanted. Him waiting till now is we are poking the bear. And the question I do, at least, my end thought on that one is I do think Axel does believe the whole, like, there's not a clear picture on who Celeborn really is. I think he's in the head of, no, you're just a madman who backed yourself into a corner. You're waiting for it to be over too.
Is that you responding to him or just thinking?
No, that's just me saying aloud, like, what is in Axel's head, and he's gonna... There's a lot of things he can get done with 300 years. A lot of things. Personally, I think if he's going full motion, his priorities are off. I'm not sure I lean that way myself, but I don't know.
And that was out loud, he said.
Also, with that 17 insight, I'll also give you the realization that you also realized you were being watched this entire time.
Yeah, no, I already knew that one. I was gonna comment on that in a second. By the way, not only can he see us right now, right after I said he was mocking us, he sent me another sending.
What did he have to say this time?
He was just saying he wasn't mocking us, and some things need time. He doesn't need all the gems, but he needs time. So, I think the best way we can piss him off is by making sure we've been thinking our time frame is small, right? He's the one that needs it.
So what do you think our next plan of action is then? Should we get the other gem even if he's not needing it?
You're working on this for whatever you can use it for. Take a day or two and plan our next move. Maybe try to see if we can find a new location, just to make sure, for sure, this one's at risk now. Files may not be a bad option by hanging in that crypt. He may not let us in there without the Mayflowers, of course, but Files makes a decent guard, or at the very least we know when something's up. Right now, recover and then go from there, I think. God, Kino and Tira out there. Fuck.
Are they still out there?
Yeah, they're being girls or something.
And with that, the information of the Ikur Devrator has come to light. It is not a weapon made through inherently magical means. It's a weapon made more through alchemical. This is made from a blood hunter. Carefully crafted.
Scrying spell.
What was that?
Wisdom saving throw.
if it didn't have its magical property, it would still be a silvered weapon, designed specifically for hunting. That which would be considered impure. That which was cursed. I'm trying to think of information that hasn't already been given on this thing. Aside from Ikur Devorator, translates to Essence Devourer. It originates with Latin. There is to make a way to make it even further stronger. It requires attunement by a blood hunter. Aside from that, there's nothing further to know.
Rick will, relay whatever information he can to Axel of what he should know about.
You are also now informed of the full mechanics that I have DM'd to you.
Not a bad piece.
Rick's gonna go ahead and sit back on the beanbag and just sigh for a bit, and he's like, "Dear God, I think I am in need of sleep or something."
Yeah, you can get your rest. You do it. I'll save that for a different day.
Yeah. All right, and Rivik's gonna take whatever rest he needs, I guess.
Do you all wish to take long rests?
Get her sleep in. I don't sleep. Axel sits in the canteen and just watches everyone all night. I think he and
Not.
Book would just be sketching an old face, trying to remember all the details.
And do you both wish to attune
Yeah,
to
I
these
tuned,
items?
I tuned in my. You're about to ask me for my
Yeah.
next wisdom saving throw. You're like, psych, it wasn't this scrying.
Yeah. I
I've-
will attune. But I would have to, I guess, make a item so that way I can attune to this and all that.
No, it is a wondrous item. You can for your character sheet. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. I will attune to it, of course. But I'll go through like homebrew and all that to add it to Rivik.
Yes. My apologies.
Yeah.
You're good.
Tuned glaive.
And
Do you
yes,
also wish to take a long rest? Colin.
Oh, there we go. She'll be up for like a bit later. And then at one point she'll probably just head back in and just go find a room and just sit down in it.
Well, to be fair, you only need 4 hours, so it's fine.
Yeah. She's just
Alright.
gonna be up for as long as she can and just take those 4 hours.
And I'm going to force Chris to take a long rest. Sean does not get a choice.
Ha, ha,
no,
ha.
yeah, that's good.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Woo! Identify
Alright.
session.
Was supposed to be longer, but I'm tired.
All right.
No worries.
We must bid you all adieu.
Otherwise. Wow, there was no break in this one. We're real pro gamers. Have a good night, everyone.
This session was also less than 2 hours.
Eh.